Welcome to the FutureKind podcast, where conscious nourishment is our guide. From the cellular to the cosmic, we're exploring how our relationship with food has the power to transform the world. Welcome to this special seasonal episode of FutureKind. A few times each year, alongside our conversations, we pause together in this way. Just as we release our regular episodes on the rhythm of the new moon, we also mark the turning points of the seasons, the solstices and the equinoxes. In doing so, we're remembering our belonging to older, deeper ways of keeping time. Ways rooted not in the clock or the calendar, but in the movement of the sun, the tilt of the earth, the length of day and night. The fall equinox is one of those moments, a pause of balance before the long nights begin to stretch out ahead. And so today, rather than conversation, I'll guide us in a meditation, a way to feel this season not just around us, but inside of us. We'll move through the four elements, earth, water, air, and fire, as a way of sensing our own belonging to the wider web of life. And we'll listen for what this season invites. Drawing in, rooting down, conserving strength, trusting the wisdom of cycles. So I invite you now to settle in. Find a position where your body feels supported. Let your eyes soften or close. And together, let's enter this equinox. Bring your attention to your breath, not trying to change it, only noticing the steady rise and fall, the simple exchange in and out. A rhythm as ancient as life itself. The equinoxes come only twice each year, one in the spring, one in the fall, when day and night are exactly equal. This balance is fleeting. Even as we pause in it now, the wheel is already turning toward longer nights and shorter days. For many beings, this is a time of drawing down and in. Sap begins its slow journey back to roots. Seeds, fruits, and grains reach their maturity, concentrating life's energy into forms that can be carried forward. Fields are cleared, and compost begins its alchemy. We too are called inward by this season, to notice where we are in our own cycle of growth and harvest, to acknowledge what is ripe, what is falling away, and what is storing itself deep inside us for the season ahead. One way to sense this belonging is through the four elements: earth, water, air, and fire. These are not abstractions. They are the building blocks of our food, our bodies, our lives. Each element exists both within us and beyond us, moving constantly between. When we breathe, eat, drink, and metabolize, we are not separate. We are participating in the endless circulation of the elements. By attuning to these elements now, we can feel how the shift of the season is not only happening around us, but also within us. Let's begin with Earth. Notice the weight of your body, how gravity and ground are in quiet conversation. Feel where your bones meet the surface beneath you, the steadiness, the density. Earth is not just the soil beneath our feet. It is the minerals in our bones, the structure that holds us upright, the root vegetables and grains that carry the memory of summer sun. At the equinox, the earth is abundant. Farmers' markets are full. Fields are heavy with squash, corn, apples. These foods don't just feed us. They teach us about storage, about grounding, about nourishment that lasts through leaner months. As you breathe, sense the earth element in you, the part of you that is steady, reliable, enduring. Feel your belonging to the earth that holds you. Now bring awareness to water. This simple sensation of moisture as you breathe, the pulse of blood through your body. Every cell of you is mostly water. In this season, water shifts. The rains return, soaking fields, replenishing aquifers after the heat of summer. Streams and rivers swell again. In our food system, water is the invisible thread. It becomes tomato, pear, pumpkin, and it becomes you. Feel the inner tide of your body. Let yourself soften into that flow. Notice how water connects, dissolves, carries memory, and how it moves emotion gently through you, like rivers through a landscape. In this season of drawing down, water teaches us how to yield, how to release, how to settle into the gentle tug of gravity. Autumn rains remind us that flow can be grounding too, soaking the fields and preparing the ground for rest. Shift your attention to air. Notice the coolness as it enters your nostrils, the warmth as it leaves. Each breath is more than oxygen. It is an exchange with trees, with forests, with all beings who breathe. In autumn, the air itself changes. It sharpens, cools, carries the rich scent of leaves breaking down, of soil turned after harvest. It signals us like it signals migrating birds or animals preparing dens. In our food system, air is part of every harvest. Grains dry in the open wind. Fruit carries the fragrance of ripeness. Fermentation begins with airborne yeast. As you breathe now, sense how air links your inner world and the outer. Each breath is part of the shared breath of life moving through all beings. The same crisp autumn air that moves through fields and forests, that carries flocks in migration, now moving through you. And now we turn to fire. Feel the warmth in your chest, your inner hearth. Notice the subtle heat of digestion, metabolism, the spark of life itself. Fire is in the sun, lower now in the sky, but still ripening apples, still sweetening squash, still coaxing seeds to maturity. In the food system, fire is everywhere. In the warmth that bakes bread, in the hearth where cider is warmed and shared, in the energy every bite of food releases in your body. Fire is transformation. Feel the living spark within you, like the autumn sun that still warms even as the days grow shorter. Earth, water, air, and fire remind us that our bodies are not separate from the body of the earth. The same elements shaping mountains and rivers are shaping us in every moment. The same soil that grows our food is the same mineral in our bones. The same water that flows in rivers flows in our veins. The same air that stirs leaves moves in and out of our lungs. And the same fire that ripens fruit ignites every heartbeat. As within, so without. As without, so within. The equinox reminds us that this balance is not just a cosmic event, it is our own possibility. Finally, imagine yourself like a tree, branches beginning to let go, sap drawing inward, or like a seed, carrying the condensed power of life within. Autumn offers many forms of wisdom, release, conservation, and the promise of return. What within you is ready to be harvested? What is asking to be released? What is drawing down into your roots for safekeeping in the season ahead? Trust this natural rhythm, knowing that the turning inward is not a withdrawal exactly, but preparation. It is the conservation that allows life to flourish again when the light returns. Take 3 slow breaths, inhaling the balance of this moment, exhaling into the promise of what will be sustained. When you are ready, open your eyes. Carry forward knowing that you belong to this season, to these elements, to the larger web of life that feeds you, sustains you, and draws you home again and again. Thank you for pausing with us in this seasonal rhythm. These meditations are our way of remembering together that we are part of larger cycles, the turning of the earth, the changing of the light, the seasons of growth and of rest. We'll return next time with a new conversation on FutureKind. Until then, may this season of balance guide you inward, root you deeply, and remind you of your belonging to life. Thank you for joining us on FutureKind. Remember, every choice we make ripples through the web of life. Until next time, stay curious, stay conscious, and keep making choices that nourish FutureKind. FutureKind is brought to you by the Non-GMO Project and the Food Integrity Collective. New episodes emerge with each new moon. Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform and share your FutureKind moments with us on social media using #FutureKind. Music by Yaima, Masaru Higasa, and Pepper Proud. Rise Ceremonia 6.